Hardee's is owned by Franklin, Tennessee-based CKE Restaurant Holdings, which runs and operates more than 3,800 Hardee's and Carl's Jr.'s restaurants in 44 states and 43 foreign countries and U.S. territories. The very first Hardee's opened in 1960 when Wilber Hardee decided to offer 15-cent hamburgers, 10-cent fries, and 20-cent milkshakes at his first restaurant in Greenville, North Carolina. CKE Restaurants acquired Hardee's in 1997, expanding the chain from 2,000 locations to what it is today. The company recently welcomed former executives from Jack in the Box, Shake Shack, and Godiva to the team, strengthening the management group. The Hardee's team is responsible for brainstorming and creating dozens of limited-time offers and innovative menu items, such as the chain's new Prime Rib menu, featuring a Prime Rib Burrito, Prime Rib and fried egg biscuit, and Prime Rib Thickburger.
Where are you guys gonna get better burgers than mine? At Hardee's?
It's promotions like these that have prospective franchisees chomping at the bit to own a store of their own. But what is required of franchisees up front, and what does Hardee's request in return? For starters, you may be surprised to hear that it's not a deal breaker if you don't have the restaurant experience required by most other fast food corporations. While Hardee's prefers franchise candidates to have previous restaurant experience, it's not explicitly required. The company does ask its franchisees to sign a 20-year agreement and come to the table with liquid assets of $300,000 and a net worth of $1 million. There's also an initial franchise fee of $15,000 to $25,000 with a 3-restaurant commitment minimum. Your total investment will range somewhere between $1.6 million and $2.1 million. Franchisees are also regularly offered the opportunity to help create new, innovative menu items for Hardee's. A recent franchisee contest resulted in the creation of Hardee's Southwest Omelette Biscuit, and a Hardee's Biscuit Challenge #challenge encouraged Hardee's fans to submit their own ideas for the next handcrafted hometown favorite. So, if you've fallen in love with those breakfast biscuits, famous stars and thickburgers, and are ready to peddle them as a Hardee's franchisee, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. According to Hardee's Franchising FAQ, you are welcome to contact existing franchisees during your research. Those names and phone numbers are available by request. Once you're ready, Hardee's can assist you with site selection and design, but you'll be responsible for acquiring the real estate and contracting for the construction of your restaurant. When the restaurant is built, Hardee's will support you with equipment, food, and supplies for your store. A franchise business consultant will be assigned to you that can help improve the business. Ongoing research is provided by the R&D department, and the marketing team will keep you up to date every step of the way. Still want to think it over while enjoying a Western bacon cheeseburger or a Frisco thickburger? You can view the map of available restaurant territories in the Eastern U.S. online. East Coast, West Coast transplants may have noticed similarities between Hardee's and Carl's Jr. That familiar smiling Happy Star logo and look-alike menu items lead many to believe that Hardee's and Carl's Jr. are one restaurant with 2 different names. While they are now owned by the same corporation, there are several differences between Hardee's and Carl's Jr. First of all, Carl's Jr. was opened in 1956 by Carl Karcher in Anaheim, California. It's also worth noting that Carl's Jr. charges a franchise fee of $35,000 versus Hardee's $15,000 to $25,000. When CKE merged the 2 companies in 1997, the star logo and menu items such as biscuits and thickburgers began to merge as well. In 2018, the 2 companies also started to get their own identities and menus. While Carl's Jr. tries to exude an aura of bold, unapologetic West Coast cool, Hardee's tries to appear more modest. In February 2020, the 2 brands united once again with the launch of the Feed Your Happy campaign. The campaign featured the iconic Happy Star logo rescuing people from their humdrum adult routines. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about your favorite fast food chains are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.